Good morning, guys. It has been so long and I feel so bad. I wanted to be one of those daily vloggers that's consistently consistent, and this past weekend I failed that. I mean, to be honest with you guys, guys, I'm always honest with you. I fell off the wagon, the study wagon. Like, there was a lot happening this weekend. A lot of non study happened this weekend. I still did my blocks, but the efficient review that I do, it really slacked off. So, today is Monday. You guys will see this Tuesday. I am back on the wagon. Study train is real, but I did mention it is a holiday weekend, so the libraries around me are closed. It looks gross as hell outside, so I'm just gonna set up myself right here. I did mention there are people at the house right now, so I'm gonna set up in my room. It is 7:23 right now. Right now I can wake up without an alarm, so I'm feeling pretty good about my schedule. I usually try to get to a library at 8 o'clock, and 7:30 is probably when I would be leaving my house, so I guess today I'll actually start earlier because I have nowhere to go. Okay, so it's pretty early. I don't expect anybody else to wake up until like 9. I'm going to work to finish a blog before anybody wakes up and we do the whole breakfast thing. I'm going to do it in untimed mode just because I have no idea when people are going to knock through my door and it's going to get interrupted. I don't want it to fully affect my score because I got interrupted. I can't show you guys my actual screen and show you guys the UWorld question, but I can kind of give you details from the vignette so you know the kind of questions that I get. This is a biochemistry question. The details, I'll just put them right here. It's a 4-month-old boy, adopted, tremulous, upward eye deviation, and bilateral arm and leg shaking for approximately 2 minutes at a time. He has episodes of that. When he comes in, his blood pressure is 90/40, pulse is 120, respirations are 30. Physical examination shows fair-skinned infant with bluish eyes and a musty odor. This doesn't sound like biochemistry at all, right? But here goes the question. Which of the following amino acids is most likely essential for this patient? So you have to figure out what the patient has, first of all. I'm thinking it's PKU. What amino acid is essential? So what amino acid is now deficient in PKU, and what would the person have to take to continue living life as a normal person if their body had made this amino acid? Back-to-back biochemistry questions. Details for this one. Right here as usual. Skin rash. Intermittent burning sensation in the palms and soles that are exacerbated by stress and fatigue. The burning sensation is particularly severe after exercise, during which he sweats minimally. Oh, by the way, 18-year-old man. I'll put that on top. Skin examination shows clusters of non-blanching red papules in the gluteal and inguinal and umbilical areas. Again, doesn't sound like biochemistry at all. They did a lab and they found undetectable levels of alpha-galactosidase A. The question is, I don't want to tell you guys exactly what it says, but what complications could develop in this patient? These are how NBME questions are usually phrased. They give you a description of the patient, they give you a description of the symptoms, they may or may not give you a lab test. Here they did do a lab. The question is not what's the diagnosis or what do they have or anything like that. It's you have to figure out what they have, and the question is what is a complication of what they have. It's not ever going to be straightforward like what is their disease. That's too easy. There's a lot of secondary questions on the NBME, some tertiary questions, very, very small amount of first order questions. The ending question was what is the diagnosis? That's way too simple. So when you're studying, it's not just learning the disease or learning this biochemistry mechanism or learning this mechanism of action for a drug. You have to be able to connect it in a million different ways. They could ask the same question. This disease is Fabry disease, by the way. So they could ask anything about Fabry. The last question could be, is it hereditary or how is it inherited? Or instead of asking like that, they could say, who does it affect more? So they wouldn't put boy in the vignette. They would say, who does it affect more, or what other symptoms appear with the disease? You know what I mean? You have to be able to connect these things in a million ways. That's why studying is never really done, because you're still finding all of these connections. So I actually got this question wrong. I thought the answer was hepatomegaly as the complication, but it was renal failure. So I have my first aid book out here. Oh, you guys cannot see that. I have my first aid book right here. So I'm going through all the other lysosomal storage diseases, just because I'm reviewing one right now, but at the same moment I could review all the others. So I'm just going to take some time, go through this page and review, figure out why I thought it was a liver issue and not a kidney issue, and I'm taking notes, of course. That's why it takes me a bit to go through questions. Some people still ask me on Facebook, like, how do I do questions or how do I go over questions? This is it, guys, and I've showed you guys a couple times. Like, this is basically it. My computer with the question block, my book, my notepad. I'm good. Hey guys, almost forgot to end the vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Daily vlogs are back. I just had to take a weekend to myself. Remember to like and subscribe, comment, and share.